Hi, and welcome back to Let's Build Lothloria, episode 9. Last episode, we finished the marketplace and some more houses, and this one, I'm hoping to expand on some larger buildings. So I went ahead and laid the foundation here, and partway laying down the beginnings of it, I figured I might as well record it. Even though I'm still getting that strobe effect, I think this will be kind of an interesting building to make nonetheless. And so what this is actually the main tavern for the, um, patrons that come down to do their business and relax after a long day's work. So this whole structure is going to be pretty interesting. I'm trying to throw in almost attributes from every other build into it. So we're going to get awnings, we're going to have entryways, we're going to have an open space. The bar is over here with some tables, and I'm also going to probably throw in some more details via having, this will be the first one to have a basement, and actually have a proper wine storage. And in doing so, I'm hoping to be pretty unique. And it is supposed to feel a little cluttered in here. I mean, it's supposed to pretty much hold the whole town in some way, and the dining area will even feed into this room just a little bit. So we can just throw some tables around and a little haphazardly. Maybe, yeah, we'll do. No, we won't do one in the middle. I'm thinking maybe making some sort of brazier here. Like if I, let's see, can I delete? Say that. No. I don't. There's not enough space here for that kind of thing. I was hoping I could fit some type of fire pit in there, but it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to. I might rework that a little bit later. I just need to try and get this done as quickly as possible so I don't get a headache from looking at all these little flashes. And throw in some more chairs. Normally I would make some of these dynamic and angle them, but I might do that later after everything's kind of nailed down and for sure where I want them to be. So that's kind of the dining area and bar. The beginning, like low-end rooms will be on this wing, and there'll be a second floor with a couple bigger rooms. It's not going to be the biggest kind of tavern in the world, but it'll get the job done. The kitchen will be back here. I'm thinking this area will just be a single story as well, so we can make it wooden. Go ahead and do that. Like so. I'm going to also be releasing another video today on what is going on probably War Thunder. It's gonna be a just, I'm hoping it'll be interesting. It's not really the game for everyone, but I just feel like I need to diversify what I'm showing and not just stick to medieval engineers, because it is alpha. There's still not a whole lot to do beyond just building, which is fun, but it still gets a little repetitive, and I do play other games, and I'm hoping to show you guys all that as well. So let's see. So that's the kitchen area, bar, dining. There's to be small rooms. Like I'm talking 2 by 1. So we'll just go ahead and throw like that. And I think we're going to make these doorways here wooden. That way they're just, you know, not just stone, work everywhere inside. Because if you have too much, it could get a little annoying to decipher where everything is. Might offset the doors on this. So we'll do that there. And there, and there. I don't want to have one larger room, so I might make a storage kind of closet in the back here. Maybe you have your linens in here or something. Fresh bed sheets. Who knows? I'm not really an innkeeper, so I don't really keep tabs on what all they carry. And then wooden doors. Like so. Go ahead and throw in a wooden upper floor. Like that. That'll be wooden as well. I think there'll be kind of a... This is where the innkeeper and his family would sleep. It's actually in this middle room here. And let's go ahead. Missing a wall. It's no good. Everything needs to be able to stand. So I will be checking structural integrity, even though it is still off. Until they fix the roof structure integrity, it's going to be remaining an off feature at this moment. So this one, how do I want the room to divide up? Thinking, man, I don't know what to do with this, and that blinking is annoying. I'm gonna go ahead and wall this section off, I think. Like that. You have to be careful with windows, because if you put too many on a building, it tends to just look weird. But not enough looks weird as well. So it's just kind of a no-win scenario sometimes. So there's that. And then go ahead and just box all this in. Ooh, that might be a way to do this. If I do some type of zigzag here, should be able to maybe make one room slightly larger than the other one. I'm kind of rambling at this point. I'm trying to think exactly how this will work. It's not really an easy structure right now. Oh boy, let's see. Family lives there. large room. I was hoping to just kind of do this, you know, that way there would be 2 rooms in the hallway, but that's not really feasible when there's a staircase there. So what happens if bring it over like that? You can have a single room and a double. I don't think that's too bad. I think that'll work. That'll work by me. I need to try and fix the walls so the wood patterns are facing the way I like them to. Let's go over here. So the singles first, and then double on the end. Let's see. That. Okay. So we need a window. Thinking a corner window for there. Is a little higher quality. Why did I just place a door there? That's not what I want. Okay, so I think that'll be okay. Go ahead and place a window off center from the rest. Like that. I think that'll be our basic inn structure. It's definitely a larger building than I'm used to. We'll go ahead and start putting on the roof supports. Like this. And there. Actually, that needs to be a straight because that's not reaching the top just yet. In fact, I can probably put a window on that one like that. And on this side, so the family has a little bit more windows. And we'll put a wall here. Just like that. Bring up this wall as well. And make sure it's gonna do an opposite pattern. And we'll need the top. Remember to always try and build the roof supports first. If you try and add anything once the roof is done, you get weird glitches in terms of its placement and the awnings that overhang some of the ledges. So you want to make sure all the framework is done and all that's left is the roof. Because any edits will mean you have to redo that roof section half the time. So So, more triangles. Like so. Okay. Good. And we need one more set. How's that corner gonna work? I guess I'm gonna have to use this piece here. In which case I need to put a triangle piece to support that side of the wall. Like that. That way it's sealed. And if you don't know what angle to use these cross beams, sometimes we'll throw in an X. You just rotate one and put it inside of itself, and it can make X's in the wood. It's always good for like center pieces. That looks like it needs the extra support. And just like everything else, it's gonna have thatch for first floor. Oh boy. Oh boy. The flashing makes it really hard to place the block where I want it, because half the time I can't see it. Which is a real annoyance at this point. I don't think I've complained about it enough. Ugh. This needs a piece as well. Like that. There we go. Okay. Some more thatch. Like so. And the top. Just like that. Thatch roof, I always find that at least this inside piece, it doesn't fully line up sometimes, especially with the use of the top roof. And I don't know really why that is, but it just happens. So it's not a big deal. It's just something minor. Now this building is a little bit higher end, you know, because they want to attract patrons and people. So I might put little peaks in here. Maybe over each window. Like that. But that does affect structural integrity, because, I mean, you're basically adding a roof onto a roof. There we go. That looks kind of cool. It's definitely different than the rest. Kind of a shame we lost the edge here, but if I fiddle with it, it won't come back. So, might as well just leave it. Now when you do things like this, you really want to check the inside, because it can really make it look wonky sometimes. Like that. Some clipping. So I guess I'll have to seal off the upper section of the roof. That way people can't see it. You can almost imagine there being a loft up there. Once ladders are in, it might be actually a viable thing to build. a loft section, but right now it is now. So just go ahead and seal everything off like that. Some people don't like these low ceilings. I like them. I mean, they're realistic. People aren't going to have 10-foot ceilings in this time. They're very utilitarian. You're just not going to see it. So you're just going to have to deal with how this looks like this. I think throw in a last doorway there. This area I think I'm going to leave open, minus one support pillar and a guardrail. Don't want people falling down the stairs. It's never a good thing for business. There you go. So you have kind of a small room, a large twin with a chunk of terrain stuck in it. There we go. You actually can use the space. Good view of the market. Also, the hill, you know. But yeah, I'm going to finish up the details, I think, off camera for this, and then we'll kind of come back here in a second, and I'll give you a final tour. Alright guys, this is what I finished up with. So I went ahead and built two little medium-sized stalls for merchants to rent out as well. I'll go ahead and show you these first. They're pretty quick. So, you know, this one, you actually have a side window. You can do business outside, you can do business inside, and then an upper level to have a backfill of storage. So that's what's this one. Has a little awning as well. This one I tried for a T-shaped kind of place. Now there's no way to get into the back room through the front, and then to go back here, they kind of load their goods based off this little side street here, and they store it back here and do their business out front like this. So that's kind of what I was going for this building. And then here is the finished inn and tavern. So it has a fair amount of rooms. I went ahead and added an extended patio out here. This is actually a 2x1 ramp, and I cut the top of it off. It kind of makes this nice sharp angle, and then the staircase up. So you got plenty of tables, wooden floors to work with. Archway is holding up some of the weight. Some more tables, the bar, and the stuff on draft at the moment. Back here is the kitchen. I built something like an oven or fireplace back here. A place to prepare your food, extra bowls. And downstairs is just more storage. Dirt floor. I tried to keep some solid stone walls. And here's the wine storage and extra miscellaneous stuff. So if we go up again, we'll go ahead and look at some of these small rooms. They're all pretty much mirrored of each other. So here's one of the small rooms, and there's 4 on this floor, this size. They all pretty much have kind of the same view of the market, except for the back side kind of has a view of the cliff. Extra little closet space for extra storage if needed. And upstairs, that has a large single person room, comes with a desk and a chair, a wonderful view of the market, and you crouch down, you can actually see way out there all the way to the gatehouse. On this side we have a 2-bedroom, a full desk, 2 chairs, again another view of the market, and you have kind of a bit of a side alley view of the shop over there. So that pretty much sums it up for this building and the tavern. This would be the living quarters of the tavern owner, and I just haven't detailed this out yet. I mean, It's basically like I'm treating it like the houses, so it's just gonna be barren for a little while. I didn't want to throw a detail in there just yet. So we'll go ahead out. Go ahead and show you just a bit more. Added some peaked roof details on both sides. Chimney for the fireplace that I built. And we'll just go ahead and zoom out and give you a full look. It's definitely a nice big structure, kind of anchoring the rest of the town on this center point. And I think that'll do it for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one on episode 10. You know, I want to thank everyone for subscribing. It's kind of growing at a rate that I didn't think was going to happen at all. And yeah, just thank you for it. See ya.